What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. I hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I don't like? Now that Gervonta Tank Davis is allegedly looking to fight Vasily Lomachenko, all the Lomachenko fanatics are hollering Loma too old now. Excuse me, now he too old. That's the narrative. Paulie Malignaggi is spinning that too. Loma too old, he old now. He's too old, man. Loma's too old, he's too old. Brother, knock it off. He's 36 years old. Floyd Mayweather Jr. was still giving us some of his best work at 36 years old. He dusted off Canelo Alvarez at 36 years old. Dusted him off, smoked him, annihilated him easily, right? But now, and y'all was swearing Vasily Lomachenko was the second coming of Floyd Mayweather Jr. or possibly a better reincarnation of that, right? But now at 36, he's shot. He over the hill. He gone. Now he done. Manny Pacquiao was still kicking ass at 36 years old. Right? Manny Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman at what? He was almost 40 years old. Wait, what? So now at 36, Loma done and he over the hill now? Cut it out, man. Y'all trying to make these excuses just in case if Gervonta Tank Davis knocks Lomachenko out, y'all need an excuse ready as to why it happened versus Tank just being a better fighter. Now, yes, was some of Lomachenko's best moments some years prior to? Yes, but he's still a great fighter. After he just smoked out, after he stopped George Kambosos, the world was talking about, shit, Loma's still the real deal. He's still the truth. He's still amazing. He's still what they call him, the Matrix. He's still high tech and all them nicknames he got, right? After he stopped George Kambosos. But now, since you're hearing a potential fight with him and Tank, now he too old and all. Man, cut that shit out, dog. Cut it out, man. He can still fight. He still is a top-notch fighter, a great fighter, and he still can cause Tank a lot of problems. With his footwork, his boxing IQ, the way he attacks in angles, like, he still can cause Tank a lot of trouble and it's still a really, really great fight. Stop trying to make this age stuff an excuse because you're trying to protect Loma just in case he get touched and stopped, like I think he will, okay? Now, this is going to be a hard fight for Tank Davis. It's not going to be easy, right? Because, again, Lomachenko got better footwork than all them dudes he didn't fought. He attacks in angles. He got better punching accuracy. He's much more slick. He got better boxing IQ than all of them dudes Tank didn't fought. So it's going to be a hard fight for Tank. It is. But I believe in the later rounds, Loma going to wear down. And he's already going to be afraid of Tank's power. Right? Loma's a slow starter, especially if you got power. He's apprehensive of attacking and being first because he's afraid of getting countered. Tank is a great counterpuncher. Great. And I believe that as the fight goes on, after he's getting hit from some shots, Tank going to turn it up around rounds 4 and 5. He's going to turn the smoke up, right? And he's going to start landing some more thudding shots. And as the fight progresses, as the fight goes into deep waters, I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to catch Loma with something that's going to hurt him worse than he's ever been hurt before in his life. Didn't goddamn Luke Campbell drop didn't he drop Lomachenko? Am I wrong? Didn't he drop Lomachenko? It was a flash knockdown, but he got dropped, right? He did. You don't think Tank Davis can drop him and hurt him? Shit, all right. Believe that if you want to. I believe that the stoppage is going to come late in the like in the 11th round is going to come. And I think at that point, Tank is going to be comfortable because I think it's going to be a little tricky fighting him at first. For them first couple of rounds, Tank going to get hit with some shots. And he's going to be trying to figure out Lomachenko. He's going to get hit with some shots. And he's going to get touched up with some shit. But again, the way Tank's boxing brain computes, oh yeah, he going to figure some shit out. He going to figure out how to touch Lomachenko and how to get to him and counter him in vicious fashion. And I believe it's happening in the 11th round of that fight, right? Now, again, you got people trying to make up this he too old excuse because they don't want to just give Tank the victory. They don't want to just say, oh, Tank, you's a dog. They want to have it's a reason why Tank lost because Loma too old, right? Now, yeah, could the fight have happened some years ago? Yes, it could have. It could have, right? But Lomachenko is still a great fighter. A great fighter that still can do some great work in that ring as is evident because the way y'all was talking about him after he stopped George Kambosos, the way y'all were wowing at everything, his head movement, his speed, his ability to switch stances, throwing punches at all these different angles. Like I said, his footwork is exemplary. Footwork is exemplary, right? And all y'all was bragging about it after this last fight against George Kambosos. Now that Tank's name is in the rumblings and in the runnings for this fight, now we gotta put disclaimers on the victory and all that shit. That's that hating shit I be talking about, man. Cut it out, dog. If he's great against George Kambosos, if he's a great fighter, last month he fought George Kambosos. If he's a great fighter last month, he's still gonna be a great fighter when he go against Tank. It's just that Tank is going. I think Tank has Tank has some power in that 135 division I ain't never seen. He got power at 135 in the lower weight classes I ain't never seen in my fucking life. Generational God-gifted power. And I believe he got more than power. He got great ring IQ, great counter-punching ability, great punch placement. He has speed on his punches and torque on all of his shots. And he has a mindset where he is mean and vicious, and he's trying to get you up out of there. Every punch is thrown with bad intentions. And I think Loma ain't never fought no dude like that in his life. I know he ain't. He ain't fought no dude like that in his life. And a lot of his fans know that. Especially the way, again, Frank Martin is not Lomachenko. He's not Vasily Lomachenko. He doesn't have nearly the amount of amateur experience and ring experience and big fight experience that Lomachenko has, right? But still, Frank was a very, very worthy opponent. And I think they saw the way he dismantled Frank, the way that he still was able to touch him up in the later rounds and get every shot he wanted to land. That has them apprehensive, has them nervous, and it got them a little on the edge of their seat saying, shit, our boy might get hurt. So what can we do to preserve his legacy? Let's just say he was over the hill. Hell, ESPN was already trying to preserve his legacy, trying to act like he didn't lose to Orlando Salido in his first fight. They got what do you call those things? When they got the descriptors on screen and they tell a fighter's record. ESPN one time had it like Lomachenko was undefeated, trying to take the Orlando Salido loss away from him. No, brother, you lost that fight. You lost against Teofimo Lopez and you lost against Devin Haney. Okay? Point blank, period. But they still calling him the GOAT and the great Lomachenko, and they calling him still calling him the Matrix and high tech and all of that after he just smoked George Kambosos. So he's still the Matrix now. Don't try to shift up now. Don't do that. Because you're trying to discredit Tank when Tank get this victory. So, and I believe Tank gonna get the victory, and I believe it's gonna come by stoppage in the 11th round, right? And y'all feel like if that happens, y'all ready, y'all got these built-in excuses just in case it happens, so you don't gotta tip your cap to Gervonta Tank Davis, Calvin Ford, and the rest of his team, Coach Kenny and all them. Nah, bro. We not having it. What my man on, we will not have it. I said, we will not have it. That's what M'Baku said on Black Panther. I'm not having it, dog. I know what I'm seeing in that ring. Lomachenko is outstanding. He's a great fighter, exceptional fighter. He's going to cause a lot of problems for Tank early and in certain parts of the middle rounds of that fight. But Tank is going to figure him out, and he's going to touch Lomachenko up worse than he's ever been touched before and touch him with some shit that's going to have him stopping in his tracks and on bended knee like Boys to Men. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out, y'all. Peace.